Welcome to Unraveled Game Thoughts. There are spoilers in here, so my recommendation is if you don't want anything in Gloomhaven to be spoiled, turn back now. I have previously posted a Scoundrel solo scenario, but I was using the physical game. They have now added the solo scenarios for the characters into Gloomhaven Digital. So today I have the Spellweaver solo scenario. A few things that you need to know when you get this downloadable content. It's I want to say it was like $5, very inexpensive, and I would say this is extremely good content for $5. This is fantastic. I thought it was going to be more than that. Each character can operate once they get to level 5. You will unlock their solo scenario, and they can do that as long as they're in your party. You just got to add them to the party, and then you can do the solo scenario, and you can flip them out with another character if you want to go back to doing whatever other quests you're doing in the game. So I have my Spellweaver at level 6, and level 6 is maybe the ideal level because your enemies at level 5, you have one less card and a little bit less life or health rather, and your enemies are going to be slightly more powerful. At level 6, they are not going to be more powerful, and you have that one extra card and a little bit more health to go with. And so here I go. I am going to travel again. Spoilers, if you don't want to see this, stop watching now. It is going to spoil some things either with cards for the Spellweaver or with regard to the scenario. So my Spellweaver is going to travel to the location where
power corrupts. Every Spellweaver knows this, and heeding it is part of your mantra. Still, one should not fear power because of its dark underbelly. When the noble path stands before you, power should be embraced. Such thoughts are what led you to the Mixed District, with the intention of discovering a more potent concoction to aid you in battle. And such thoughts have now resulted in you standing outside a small alchemy shop, staring down at a red-faced quattrel. Oh, thank the oak you've arrived on time, he sputters, pausing to catch his breath. I was just finishing up the potion when, some of my test subjects, well, they got overly eager to get their claws on more of its power. I had to flee for my life, and I unfortunately left the vial down in the basement, guarded by my assistant. The quattrel points towards the door. I'm sorry, but the subjects have overrun my lab. If you want the potion, I fear you'll have to find some way through them. Wordlessly, you step forward through the threshold of the wooden building. Power corrupts, though sometimes it happens in unexpected ways.
So I have cultivated a selection of spells specific for this scenario. And I've played it a couple of times, so I have some idea of what's going on. They actually encourage you in the ones that were designed for the board game version to read the scenario in full, understand who the enemies are and what you're doing before selecting your spells, because these are very hard scenarios designed for you to use the character very carefully. So they're hard to win. I probably won't win this one, but I have essentially crafted my spells in such a way as to try to make the most of them. And one thing I know is that eventually I'm going to use this Reviving Ether to get all my burned cards back, and I probably am going to have to just go nuts trying to get some of these cards, the more powerful spells, utilized before I can get too far. So I'm maybe gonna try to kill as many things as I can. See what happens. I'm trying to think if I can hit all these enemies. If I'm standing here, let's see. If I was standing there, didn't get any of my big flame spell. So I would stand there, and then I'd be doing either here or here. So I could hit 2 of these enemies, but I don't think I can hit more than that. It's very, like, I know I have to go through this room, another room, and a third room, get a thing, which is going to unlock this room here, and then there's going to be some enemies there, and then I've got to get back to here before they kill me, which is quite hard to manage. Having done this a couple of times, I wonder if I would have been better off with my big fire spell. Hard to say. Well, let's see. If we create cold this turn, we will be able to use this one next turn. But we'll have Ride the Wind as well, which with fire might actually end up being more useful. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can pull this off, and what happens. Not much of anything, they're just shielding themselves. That's not good. Alright. Well, the goal is to get to the treasure and get out. So I'm not going to focus as much on killing enemies as I am on getting these taken care of. I could. This is interesting. He's going to do the same thing. But he has not shielded himself yet. So I could, in theory, let's see, if I go, if I have 2, I can't get over there. I could hit both of these guys, which wouldn't be the worst. And make these chase me, although... maybe speed would be the best avenue of direction here. So I am going to go here, and we will go here. We're going to go for advantage, because hopefully I can get a long rest. Oh, did I not get both those targets? Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. Well, I'm not going to use my invisibility yet because it's not necessary, but I might need, what element might I need next round? Let's see, I could create an element there. I'm going to have the fire and stun, so really fire is going to be the most useful element. I'm going to go grab that, and then I destroyed both those cards, so nothing's discarded. Shield himself. He's just gonna do what he does. I can't believe I totally messed up that spell. And these scenarios are hard enough that one mistake like that is often enough to knock you out of the game. Should I wound? That would be... I'm gonna go with that, just to get a little bit earlier jump. And we're gonna go open this door. Wait. Yeah, open door. Okay. That is all my movement. What am I going to want next round? I am sadly not close enough to hit anything. I am failing utterly at this one. This is not good. Alright, well, let's see. What are we going to possibly want next round? Crackling, that's going to be ranged. I'll probably go for a stun, so I'm going to go nice. I can prevent some damage here. I'm not going to be able to attack anything. The question is, anything going to hit me? Move one, attack. I will get attacked. I will get poisoned. He's going to move one, range 3. 1, 2, 3. So he'll go there at 1, 2, 3. He won't be able to hit me, but they will. I kind of think this is the time to turn invisible. So we'll do that. Let's see if we can get lucky here. Nothing's going to move because they can't see me. So, let's see. What do we want to do next? Well, going late won't hurt. 3, 4, and I kind of need to move 4. So I'm going to go late, hope that they don't get turns. So that's going to kind of negate their turn because later, so they're going to not have a target until after their turn is passed, which is fantastic. I don't know that I've made it this far without taking some hits. So this is kind of working out. I've made a bunch of mistakes here, which is kind of annoying. Can I do this? I am going to do that. I'm stunned, so he'll be stunned next turn. And we're going to do this in here. And
You grab the reddish-black vial from the chest and suddenly hear the door slam behind you. That belongs to the master. Put it back. You turn around to see the looming figure of a stone golem blocking your escape. That must be the alchemist's assistant. Unfortunately, you'll have to go through it if you want to escape.
Alright, so this is the fun part, is trying to get out of here alive. It's not easy. I don't have wind, I have frost, I could create fire. You know, making those next 5 melee attacks against me might be pretty helpful. And since this guy's stunned, he won't do anything this round. He's just getting retaliate, so I probably won't even bother hitting him this round. It's not worth it. I'm just going to get my melee going. I could do this, but I think I'd rather have a card that I can get back. So I'm going to do it that way. They're going to skip their turns because that door is closed, so they can't see me. So at least several of these enemies, until I kill that golem, aren't going to be bothering me too much. I don't want to use that. You know what? I am going to go ahead and short rest. I just don't want to burn my ether. That's the main thing. Reviving ether I must have. So as long as I have that, I'm good. We need some fire. We need some fire, and so I'm going to use that move jump to make fire. I can't use it this round. I want to use it for that retaliate because that's going to help me. And right now, anything that hits me is going to take some damage, which is fantastic. That's what I want. I don't know what card he's going to draw. I hate to use this move just yet, but I'm going to because I don't know what's going to happen here. So they're going to do nothing. Stone Golem is going to hit me for 4 and suffer a damage. So they are just going to... Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I think, well, I have range 3 on that, and I was planning to move 1, 2, 3, 4, which would still put me in range 3. That's actually worthwhile. I'm gonna go. He is going to move 2 and attack 4, so he can hit me anywhere in here. So we'll just move there. It's not going to make much difference. And then we are going to create, what is it we needed? I want to say fire. Oops. Yeah, we need fire for sure. Because we're going to get some value on myself. And I'm going to try. So I'm feeling reasonably good about that. That's going to do damage to him as well, which is fantastic. And, no one else is going to do anything. And hopefully, my hope is that he will actually attack me. Yep, move 0, attack 5. That is fantastic. That's exactly what I want. Which means I do need to stay in range of... I can't get out of range and come back. So I am going to skip movement and do that. That'll be 5 damage to him. That's going to use up my fire. And I'm not really interested too much in what this does, but it will be no damage. Hopefully we'll get a good long rest in here before I leave, and his next 5 attacks on me are going to do damage to himself, so we'll see if this works out. It's going to be close. But he took a lot of damage, and his next hit on me is going to kill him, so we're just going to long rest and see, is he going to kill himself? Yep. So they're going to not go, he's going to hit me. 2 damage, back on my wrist, that knocks him out. And they're not going to come into the room because I am last. Oh, actually, no, he went before the dragons. Ooh. So that might... He might get range. It's going to be close. Nope. Just out of range. So this worked out reasonably well. I definitely can't get rid of providing ether. I don't have any elements, so that might be the one to lose. Yeah, that's going to be the one to lose. So we'll do that in my turn. And I don't have a lot of healing, really much healing. Probably need to do that. But now we need to get cards back, and I've got this guy to deal with, and those are going to come in the room as well. Man. The goal now is just getting out the door. That is the entire goal. Maybe I get lucky and get a crit hit here. So I'm going to go... Oh, actually, I'm using the bottom. So I'm just moving. I'm going to go late in case he doesn't get to do anything. And keep myself out of range of these other fellas. So this one is going to hit me for sure, but I'm going to let these guys pull up. And if they can pull up far enough, then maybe I can get past them. Because I'm going to get all my cards back here in a second, except for the Reviving Ether, which will be destroyed. But we will see. Should be interesting. Alright. Yeah, he's gonna... Not too worried about that. Mostly getting these guys to move up is kind of helpful. Now I'm going to go here. I wish I could disappear, but I can't. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to get all of our burned cards back. Okay. And then we have one card here. I'm going to be burning a lot of cards, so I think I'm not going to get that one back yet. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the farthest. If I use Ride the Wind with boots, that is the farthest I can make it. It's not quite far enough, but if everybody moves up, it's doable. So I'm going to take a chance, go real late. Actually, I may not go late. Maybe I'll go earlier. But I want a Frozen Night. All I got to do is get to that door. And if I have cold, then I can potentially stun the next round. So I might... Boy, that ability to stun is probably going to be the best. Oh, you know what I could do? I could just hit him with that. Could hit him with that and just stun him, and he wouldn't do any damage to me. And go early, in fact. Might need that move 3, but I want to go late to get them ahead, so that's actually not going to be... Ooh. Oh, I have a move 3 invisible self. Yeah, I want to go late. I don't want to use... And right now I have dark. That's going to do 4 damage to me. If I can move 3, let's see. I can move 5. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the most I'm going to move. But I'll turn invisible. If I do that, I'm going to take 4 damage. Let's see what we can do here. So if I not really trying to hit much, we want to stun him. And I just realized something. I'm trapped back here. That was not the best choice, and that's not going to help me as much as I hoped. So that is unfortunate. Dang it. This is not going to work out as well as I thought. I do have ice, however, to work with, so I can stun some things, and I can probably ride the wind. Huh. So let's just see. Let's see how it goes. Oh man, they're going late and attacking early. Okay. So if I go here, do I have a place to land? That's going to be the catch here. Do I have a place to land? If I go here, I could land there and stun. I could stun those two. They're going to move one. Oh, they're attacking for 3. They're attacking for 1. Let's just do it. See if we can get lucky. Is going to be I don't have anything left to get over them with. So I would have to clear a path and get through. I don't have dark. This is my only path clearing option. So we're going to see. It's unlikely that I'll win, but it's going to get real close. I have got to clear this path, which means these guys are going to get there. And we'll go here. And we'll probably be... That'll probably be it for me. Yeah, gotta burn a card. Best I can hope for is misses. That's it. So those couple of mistakes at the very beginning, that made it awfully tough. And if I had not made 2 mistakes in a row, really, I think I probably would have had a better chance of getting out of there, but I didn't math out the hexes quite right. So there you go. That is the Spellweaver solo scenario. I will try it again and see what I can do. But These solo scenarios are just a blast to play. They're very challenging. I kind of think they're designed so it's a very specific card set that you want to use to try to get through here. But I was using the mana. It's the Initiative of 7 mana card that the Spellweaver has, where you heal on the bottom and get some mana at the top, but the initiative's really fast because I thought that would help me. But I constantly found it to be not a very helpful card for this particular scenario because it didn't move, and healing, while not the worst thing to do, really you just need to get in there, grab the thing, and get out, and make yourself scarce as much as possible. So I think I probably should have tried to go without my cloak, not using my cloak until I had gotten the treasure and killed the golem, and then done it. But I'll run this one again and see what I come up with. There was a card in there that I have to think about using, although it had the retaliate piece on the bottom, and I like that retaliate piece, so I will double check my cards. I kind of wish I had had my fireball to throw out there, but I'm not convinced that that's the best one to use. So I'll probably try this again with these cards and see if I can make it. But yeah, those are fun. Let me know what you think. Post some comments. If you have played these before and have suggestions, then certainly throw them out there. But I think one of the more puzzly and fun things about this is just trying to figure it out, trying to find that combination of cards that really works well. And I believe I have this solo unlocked, and then the Craig Hart I think I have unlocked, and the other characters I have to go back and unlock them. I had at one time played this to the point I had several characters over level 5, and then I started over again, and now now I have only a handful. I've got about 4 characters thus far unlocked, but to level 5 I only have those 2, the Craighart and the Spellweaver. So thanks for watching, and have a great afternoon.